Hello, I'm Darth Paradigm. I apologize. This was supposed to be an unboxing, but I messed up with the camera. And when I went to upload the video, and I kind of, when I'm uploading it, I'll usually watch the thing, but for some reason I was like, I better check the video. Because the thumbnail looked wrong. Yeah, camera got reversed somehow, so that's a wash. Anyway, so what do we have here? We have a Shoto, an Acolyte from Saberforge, and this thing was a kind of came out of a scratch and dent that a seller on the Facebook Marketplace had come across, and he had thrown in a Warrior Tier Arctic Blue. You know me in Arctic Blue. You know me, and I just had to go for it. The price was low enough, and yeah, that was intriguing. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get in close. I added a silver cover tech wheel. It didn't come with a cover tech wheel, but it did have the hole drilled out. I really like the angled hilt, where the emitter, or not emitter, the pommel inserts. It doesn't have a pommel insert. It has a one of those little mesh screens, kind of like what you find on one of the older Eco sabers. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can get myself a pommel insert at some point, but it's not really that important to me. Now, one of the weird things, and I've seen some scratch and dent acolytes before. These oval sections here, usually they've got lines going across them, but for some reason this doesn't have the lines going across them, which is okay. It was kind of making me think, maybe what I'll do is I'll throw a wrap on this thing. But I really like the way the finish looks. This being the matte black finish, and it just has that old Republic vibe, and I just want to kind of keep it simple. But I may still put on the wrap for another reason. Let's move on down to the switch section. So the weird thing is just like this, the activation switch, Eon activation switch right there, it's kind of rounded, and when you turn the saber on, it recesses in enough, but I've swung this around a bit, and I've accidentally turned this thing off multiple times. The way around it is just sort of grip the hilt, put a death grip on it so your hands don't move up and down the hilt, and that way you're not inadvertently activating or deactivating anything. It's a dummy switch, and down here you got your LED retention screw, blade retention screw, and it has an angled emitter. I really like how the Acolytes and a lot of other sabers. I have what is it? My Crimson Dawn Enforcer has the same sort of cutaway, same sort of emitter section in general. The Enforcer, my Vire Saber's dark Graphics, and my Crimson Dawn Banshee, they kind of have emitter sections which are similar to this. And I like this. I mean, it doesn't really function as a choke point, but it's aesthetically pleasing. It looks really nice. So there was some blemishes on the finish. It is, after all, a scratch and dent. And I threw in a, pardon the sink. This is just where I have the best light, and so you get to get some hard sink action. So this was a 32-inch blade, but because it's a shoto, I cut this blade down to 30 inches. That also allowed me to get rid of some of the little areas where the blade retention screw tends to bite into the blade. I tighten my blade retention screws a bit too much, but I don't like the blade moving around in there, so that's what I do. And so, like I said, I had a silver cover tech wheel, so I threw that on there, and there's a little bit of silver there, so it's not completely aesthetically too awkward. But I think I'm probably going to grab I might order a black cover tech wheel from Saberforge. I don't order anything big for them. I order kill keys and cover tech wheels and tiny little orders from them. Actually, no, I'm not going to order that from them because they'll charge about $20 shipping. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to leave that on there. Anyway, so yeah, it keeps toppling. It wants to topple. Oh, crack. So, yeah, let's give you a different angle here. And, yeah, as far as performance, my hand, being a shoto, this is meant to be an offhand saber. Fits on there nice, and there's plenty of room for an extra hand, but this really shines, as I said, as an offhand saber. That's what a shoto is. The color is absolutely gorgeous. I love Arctic blue. Not too heavy with the 30-inch blade on here. I keep, my thumb keeps hitting the switch there. There's really nowhere to put your hand where it's not gonna interfere with that. The best thing is to kind of get your palm over that, so even if your fingers wander, you're not gonna be accidentally, turning the thing off, unless I just did. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what it was. Diameter of this thing is it's quite lovely. I have a Bastion shoto, and it doesn't strike me as being quite as thick as this, but it definitely would have to be because it's all kind of a standardized system. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this saber. This was, as I said, meant to be an unboxing, but now it's just a review. So, yeah, I like this thing. I didn't pay too much for it, and other than the fact that I haven't got the hang of not hitting the switch, I think maybe if I wrap it, that might help me to kind of avoid hitting this. I'll be gripping the wrap section, and then this won't be such an issue. Plus, your hand kind of gets a little bit away from the switch section just by virtue of the thickness of the wrap. So, I don't know. That's something I'll think about doing. In the meantime, that's it. So, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I tried to keep it short. So, I will let you guys go. And hope everyone's having a wonderful week. May the force be with you. And until next time, take care. Bye.